Are you feeling like life is just a bit too much to handle right now? Like no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to find a way out of the struggles that keep piling up? Whether it's the weight of personal challenges, professional pressures, or the emotional toll of doing it all alone, it can feel like everything is against you. But I want you to know something very important right now. You're not alone. You have the power to overcome, to grow, and to take back control of your life. This script is here for you. If you're someone who's facing the challenges of living alone as an older person, it's easy to feel isolated or overwhelmed. It might seem like you're dealing with more than you can bear, whether it's loneliness, health concerns, or the anxiety of managing everything on your own. But I'm here to remind you that this journey, while challenging, is also filled with opportunities for personal growth, empowerment, and freedom. In this guide, you'll find actionable steps, mindset shifts, and the motivation you need to navigate the ups and downs of living alone as an older person. By the end of this, you'll have practical tools at your disposal, a stronger sense of empowerment, and a renewed perspective on your future. Now, let's dive into it. I want to talk to you about the struggles you're likely facing in your daily life, because you're not just dealing with abstract problems. You're dealing with real, tough, day-to-day obstacles that affect your mental, physical, and emotional well-being. So let's break it down together. When you're living alone as an older person, it's easy to start feeling the weight of isolation. You wake up, and it's just you. You make your meals. You manage your medications. You clean. You take care of everything all on your own. That can be overwhelming. You start to notice the silence more, and the days blend together. The things that used to bring you joy seem out of reach, and there's no one to share those small moments with. That's hard. It's hard because the loneliness creeps in, and suddenly, the house feels emptier than it ever has before. And then there's the physical side of things. As we get older, our bodies change. Tasks that were once simple, like getting up from a chair, carrying groceries, or cleaning the house, become more challenging. You might find yourself feeling more fatigued, or struggling with aches and pains that limit your mobility. This can cause feelings of frustration, helplessness, and even fear. Fear that you're not able to take care of yourself the way you used to. But here's the thing. You don't have to face this on your own. When these struggles pile up, it's easy to ignore them, to push them aside, thinking that you'll manage somehow. But if you don't address these challenges head-on, they can start affecting your health physically, emotionally, and mentally. You may find yourself retreating even more, becoming more isolated, and that can take a serious toll. Your self-esteem can start to take a hit, and you might find yourself feeling helpless. But I'm telling you right now, that doesn't have to be the case. There is so much hope and power in taking control of your situation. And I'm going to help you do just that. I understand how hard it can be to feel like you're stuck in this cycle, where everything seems like struggle. I know it feels like you just don't have the energy to keep going. But here's the good news. You don't have to keep going down this path. There is another way. You can start to reclaim your space, your time, and your energy. Let's shift our perspective for a moment. Instead of focusing on the weight of these challenges, I want you to start thinking about your power to change things. The moment you shift your mindset from I can't to I can, you unlock a whole new world of possibilities. And that's exactly where we're going to start. We're going to start by making small, Intentional changes that empower you to move forward. Step 1. Acknowledge that you are in control. You get to decide how you respond to the challenges that come your way. Yes, some days will be harder than others, but you have the strength to make it through each one. Start by focusing on small actions that make a big difference. Maybe it's as simple as getting up and moving around every hour, even if it's just for a few minutes. Maybe it's taking a moment to appreciate something beautiful in your surroundings. Every step counts. Every step is progress. You might feel a sense of reluctance or fear when it comes to making these changes. That's normal. We're all afraid of change, especially when it's something as daunting as transforming our lifestyle. But I promise you, if you take small, deliberate actions, you will start to see results. You'll start to feel more connected to yourself and to your life. Let's break this down. Begin with setting realistic, achievable goals. Start small. Do you want to build a more active routine? Commit to walking around your house for 5 minutes every day. That's it. Small steps lead to big changes. Learn to embrace the quiet. Living alone can be lonely, yes, but it can also be peaceful. Find ways to fill your space with things that make you feel happy and calm. Whether that's a new hobby, a pet, or just creating a cozy environment, fill your space with what brings you peace. Connect with others, even from a distance. Isolation doesn't have to mean complete separation. Thanks to technology, there are countless ways to stay in touch with friends, family, and communities. Make it a point to connect regularly, whether through phone calls, video chats, or even writing letters. Social connection is vital for your emotional health. But here's the thing, none of this will be easy. You'll face setbacks. You'll have days where it feels like nothing is changing. But I promise you, the rewards are worth it. This isn't just about surviving your circumstances. This is about thriving, about rediscovering the strength that's always been inside of you. I know you're probably thinking, but what if I failed? Here's the truth. You will fail. We all do. But failure isn't the end. Failure is simply a part of the journey, a stepping stone on the path to your growth. And here's a secret. You're stronger than you think. The strength you need to overcome is already inside of you. You don't have to do this alone either. There are support networks, there are resources, and there are people who care. Don't be afraid to reach out when you need help. It's okay to ask for support. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. Let's take a look at some real-life examples. There are countless stories of people who have faced challenges similar to yours and have found ways to thrive. One woman, in her 70s, decided to start attending weekly yoga classes. Even though she felt self-conscious at first, she didn't think she could do it. But she gave it a try. Over time, her physical strength improved, and so did her mental clarity. She began connecting with other class members, and her loneliness diminished. She started looking forward to her classes, and that simple change transformed her life. Another man, in his late 60s, was struggling with isolation. He hadn't had a conversation with anyone outside of his immediate family in weeks. But he decided to take a small step. He joined an online book club. At first, it was hard. He felt out of place and unsure of himself. But soon, he found himself looking forward to the weekly discussions. He felt seen, he felt heard, and most importantly, he felt like he belonged again. These stories aren't just inspiring, they show you that change is possible. If they can do it, so can you. All it takes is a shift in mindset, a commitment to small, meaningful actions, and the courage to keep moving forward as you embark on this journey. Remember to celebrate your progress. Every small victory counts. Whether it's getting out of bed a little earlier, taking a walk, or simply reaching out to someone you care about, those steps matter. They are the foundation of your transformation. And most importantly, remember that personal growth is a lifelong process. It doesn't stop once you've made a few changes. It's a continual journey of self-discovery, self-care, and improvement. And no matter where you are right now, you have the power to keep growing. So take it one step at a time. Trust in yourself. Keep going. You are capable. You are strong. And you're not alone in this. It's an invitation to slow down, reflect, and commit to a simple, positive step in the day. Taking a deep breath. The instruction to take a deep breath serves as a grounding practice, helping to center the mind and body. Deep breathing can help reduce stress, increase focus, and bring clarity, allowing one to be more present in the moment. It's often used in mindfulness practices as a way to reset and calm the nervous system. Closing your eyes. Closing the eyes is another way to quiet distractions and foster a sense of calm. It encourages the individual to turn inward, shutting out external stimuli to focus on their internal state. This act can promote relaxation and help one become more attuned to their feelings or thoughts. Committing to one small action. The message encourages taking one small action, something simple but meaningful, like sending a message to someone you care about, going for a walk, or sitting in silence. It emphasizes that the action doesn't need to be large or complicated. The purpose here is not to overwhelm, but to take an achievable step that fosters connection. Self-care, or mindfulness. The emphasis on one small action suggests that personal growth is built one step at a time, and every small move can lead to something more significant in the long run. Examples of actions. 1. Sending a message to someone you care about. This encourages reaching out and maintaining relationships, which are essential for mental and emotional well-being. Sometimes, people need a simple nudge to connect with others, whether it's to offer support, gratitude, or just to check in. 2. Going for a walk. Physical movement, such as taking a walk, not only improves physical health, but also benefits mental health. Walking is an activity that encourages mindfulness, allows for reflection, and provides an opportunity to reset or gain perspective. 3. Sitting in silence and appreciating the moment. This is about mindfulness and taking a pause in the hustle and bustle of everyday life. It's easy to overlook the beauty of the present moment. Sitting in silence helps cultivate awareness, gratitude, and calm, encouraging the journey. The message recognizes that personal progress or change is not always easy. By acknowledging the potential challenges along the way, it gently reminds the reader that, despite difficulties, they are more than capable of taking that first step. This fosters a sense of resilience and self-belief. The rewards of taking action. The final part of the message assures that the effort, no matter how small, will be worth it. It provides a sense of hope and optimism, suggesting that even small, seemingly insignificant actions can have a meaningful and positive impact in the long run. The idea of rewards could refer to a sense of achievement, inner peace, or the positive outcomes that stem from consistent, mindful actions. Let's break it down into its components. This is your time. This part of the phrase emphasizes the present moment, telling the individual that now is the opportunity they've been waiting for. It suggests that there is something significant happening right now, or an ideal moment to act or seize something important. The phrase implies that the timing is perfect, and it's up to the person to step into the opportunity. Don't let fear hold you back. Fear is often one of the greatest obstacles people face when trying to accomplish goals or take risks. This part of the statement is a reminder that fear, though natural, should not control or stop them from moving forward. It's about acknowledging fear, but not allowing it to prevent progress or growth. It's a call to overcome personal barriers, whether it's fear of failure, rejection, or uncertainty. You've got this. This is the part that instills confidence in the person being addressed. It's a reaffirmation of their ability, suggesting that they have the strength, skill, and potential to succeed. It's a form of reassurance, providing emotional support and encouragement, motivating the individual to trust in their capabilities. Altogether, the phrase acts as a powerful affirmation, designed to push someone toward action and away from hesitation. It encourages them to focus on the opportunities in front of them, to break through the fear that may be holding them back, and to believe in themselves as they step forward. It conveys that the time is now, and the individual has the inner resources needed to face whatever challenges lie ahead.